Welcome back to the channel. It's in the afternoon. It's a Monday. I didn't miss the entrance, but it was a lot of traffic. So just to let you know, we're in the historic Milton Cemetery. We're going to do a drive-through, and this is the most important part of the drive-through is the honoring of the colors and the branches. This is one of the smaller cemeteries you're going to see in the United States. It's small town America right here in Milton, Florida. This looks like a relatively new pavilion, and I'm sure it has its purposes. Gathering families, religious member talking while their members are laid to rest. But so what I want to tell you is Milton, Florida, really cool town, really cool town. Sorry, I'm a little nasally, but I've been part of this community for about 7 months now. I really love it. Really cool, really cool. And my phone's on a cradle, so it's not like I can show you. I can pull off because it's not a really busy cemetery, but I can try and show you different angles from the windshield mount. It's needs a little upkeep. We've had a lot of rain, so I'm giving them grace. But what I found through research through Wreaths Across America, there's 400 veterans in this cemetery. When I last checked, 8 were sponsored. That means 8 out of 400 are going to get a wreath currently. Each wreath is $17 per wreath. In a previous video, I said 17 per year. I don't know why I said that. I guess I was a little... Let me show you this. I'm going to try and pull over here and show some respect. This is really cool. But I'm also not going to get too close to any grave sites. Small town America. It's my guess that there's more than 400 human beings laid to rest in this cemetery, but I guess 400 servicemen, women are laid to rest here. Some of the smaller cemeteries get neglected or forgotten about. I'm not going to disparage this one, but I will tell you I've been in some larger cemeteries, military cemeteries, that are much more well maintained. But the people lying here, the military veterans that are lying here, they gave the same service as the other ones in the different cemeteries. So they've paid the same price. It's obvious this town, this cemetery has a low budget. But I'm happy to report I was in contact with a lady from the city of Milton who was in charge of Wreaths Across America for Milton, Florida. She told me a lot about the insight of how the progress has gone the last few years. I think this is going to be her 3rd year, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But I think it was last year. I think it was last year. She said that they were able to get, for the first time, I think she said first time, don't quote me on that, 100% sponsorship of the 400 veterans that were laid to rest in this cemetery. I haven't gone through any of these side little roads or alleys, whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to do that today so I can continue talking. But so she told me a story that was kind of heartbreaking, that they were able to, at the last minute, get all 400 veterans sponsored. They had a military organization that was assisting in the process, in the donations and I guess the wreath laying, what have you. And that organization, from what I've been told, I'm not going to mention the name of the organization, but they decided for their involvement that they were going to take 25 wreaths to support their own chapter of what they do. And that had not been previously discussed. So the lady organizing the event was obviously a little bit upset. She wanted 100% coverage. How do you explain to the 25 families that did not get a wreath that may have been possibly promised a wreath based on early reports? So that's kind of heartbreaking. You can see this is just my cradle on my windshield. This is nothing, no fantastic photography or anything. I'm doing this solo, but you can see how that would be disheartening. So the people under the dirt, the people that are 6 feet under, they may have worn the same uniform, gave the same amount of service as others. They may be in a prettier cemetery, but they still deserve the same dignity because of their sacrifice to the United States of America, whatever branch they served. So, driving down these little pass-through lanes, I'm saying that I wish this cemetery could be more dignified for the veterans. But we can dignify the veterans by supporting Wreaths Across America. There's going to be more information coming out soon. There's going to be a couple ways to do it. I'm not gonna speak for any important people to make the final decision, but I will tell you that Milton, Florida, the city of Milton, Florida, does support Wreaths Across America, and I'm not going to release the lady's name just quite yet because we're still in preliminary talks. I'm going to go down this other little lane or whatever you want to call it. Bear with me, folks. But we've had a lot of rain. This place definitely needs a lot of upkeep. I did not intend this video to go that way, in that direction, but it's my natural feelings, my observations that I need to share. Wow. People that wore the same uniforms are laid to rest here. Some of the well-known cemeteries like Arlington, Chattanooga, Tennessee, some of the other ones are very well maintained. I'm sure a lot of those places spruce up right before the wreath laying cemetery, or ceremony is what I meant to say. But you can see, this is small town America. But these people gave the same sacrifice as all the other military commitments. So when you get a chance, I want you to go over and look at the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. You can find it on Facebook, and you can also learn more about that on YouTube at JJ Drones. The @ symbol, JJ Drones, all one word. You can learn more about that. People are working hard behind the scenes to try and make sure our veterans are appreciated. It's that time of year. Yeah, it's that time of year. So Memorial Day weekend has a meaning. Wreaths Across America has a purpose. Mission 22 has a purpose. And they both can be encompassed into one charity, and that's the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. It's a legit 501c organization. You can find that on Facebook. There's an excellent introductory video from Jason Johnson. I suggest you watch it. If you want to support in any capacity to any veteran organization, we highly encourage it. There's people working hard behind the scenes, trying to make good things happen. This is going to be the 3rd year for Jason Johnson participating and leading this cause. First year it was started late by his own self-admission. It was late, but it was a good start. Last year was phenomenal. Raised about $5,500 or so for wreaths. Each wreath is $17, same as this year. And you can do your part. There's a hashtag that is associated with Wreaths Across America, and it's called #FindAWayToServe. So with me exiting this cemetery, this historic cemetery where many veterans are laid to rest here, I'm going to leave you at that final salutation. #FindAWayToServe. And today, this is my way to serve. Thank you.